Hello there, today, we will be analyzing how strong Michael Myers from its two canon movies is. Please excuse the weird program voice, it was the most decent one. Anyway, let's get started. In strength, he broke a window with one hit. He broke a door with his hits. He's capable of picking up a tombstone and tearing it from the ground with his bare hands. These tombstones can weigh up to 230 pounds, more than an average human. He also picked up a teenager with one single hand and made his knife go through him in a door. He broke a neck. He ripped someone's jaw. He knocked a guy's head several times to the point of making him bleed. He picked up a woman and snapped her neck. He stabbed and impaled a teenager to a gate in a short time. He broke the back part of the police car easily. He crushed a skull with just a step, and skulls can resist up to 520 pounds before crushing. He ripped open a police officer's head, which decapitated him, and he also dislocated a kitchen bunker that was stuck onto the floor despite the fact he was missing two fingers. In resistance, he was stabbed in the neck and pretended to be dead. He was shot around 6 times in his body by a revolver to later fall down a balcony and rapidly got up. He was hit by a crowbar in the head, which didn't do much to him. He was shot by a revolver in the shoulder. He was hit by a car at full speed, which would be 2,000 pounds or more, striking his body, which is enough to break a wall, and it didn't break a single bone. And even though he was unconscious, after he woke up he still had enough energy to break the back part of the car and stab the skull. He later resisted having 2 of his fingers being cut off by a shotgun, and later he was bitten by Laurie on his injuries, and again, it didn't do much to him. A bit after that, he took attacks from a pat in the face by Laurie. He fell down some stairs and got up like nothing happened, to later be stabbed in his hand and still tried to get up the stairs. He resisted a small explosion on his back, which didn't do nothing to him, and finally, he survived to his mask and probably a bit of his face burning. In traveling speed, he usually walks but can also be quite fast. He managed to disappear in less than a second in plain sunlight while Laurie was looking at him. He also got up and escaped quickly after he fell off a balcony and disappeared. And, finally, he went throughout a whole gas station, killing all the people in it. In combat speed, he can attack average humans without them reacting. He attacked Laurie rapidly before she could even react, even though Laurie had been trained 4 years in combat, which would make her an athletic human. He also killed 2 cops at the same time, even though logically, cops should have training for combat, to defend themselves and fight back. In reaction speed, he dodged attacks from Laurie and stopped some attacks, even though, like I said, Laurie trained 4 years in combat, so she'd be an athletic human. Now, what characters would Michael be able to defeat and which not? Jason from its remake from 2009 would be a good opponent. Jason might not be stronger, but a bit more resistant than Michael since he survived to his brains being shredded. However, Michael probably ties or is superior than Jason in traveling speed. He's stronger as well, and has more experience in combat, which would give him the victory in an actual fight. Michael could probably end the battle if he attempts to decapitate Jason, which Michael has shown to have the strength to do so. Now, in a fight against Jeff the Killer, Jeff might not be stronger, but he's more durable and resistant. He may also not be as fast as Michael in traveling speed, but Jeff is faster in combat speed and possibly dodging. So Jeff will be able to defeat this version of Michael. Anyway, to end the video, here is a chart of his abilities.